I made $50.77 in an hour and a half last night. During dinner rush, it was 2 orders and I drove a total of 9.2 miles. The question that I have for you today is this something that you would do? My name is John McFall and I want to welcome you to the McFallRI channel where I teach you how to make $25 to $30 an hour doing food delivery on DoorDash, Uber Eats, and GrubHub, and I also teach you how to make online income. In today's video, I want to talk to you about a post that I put up last night, and it was a post where I talked about the fact that I made $50.77. I did it in 2 deliveries. I did it for a total of 9.2 hours, and I want to ask you all if this is something that you would do yourself. It was dinner time rush, but the orders that I took were not food. And today I want to talk to you about shopping and paying and going and picking up deliveries for customers from places like CVS and Walmart and 7-Eleven and Myers and different places that DoorDash or the other platforms might send you to go shop and pay. Is this something that you put in your pocket and you use to your advantage so that you can make good money when you're out here doing food delivery, so that you can make sure that you continue to fill up your pocketbook? A lot of people are against doing shop and pay orders, and quite honestly, I don't know why. I started doing them a long time ago, and I've really found that they are really great orders as far as the money that they offer you up front. A lot of times the customers are very close to the store that you're picking up from because they send you to the closest store to that customer, so you're not having to drive a whole lot of miles. One of the orders I took last night was a 3.6 mile order. The other one was a total of 4.4 miles. So if you take a look at the shop and pay orders, they can be a really good thing that you can use to make really good money. I will admit that when you go into a store to shop, you've got to know where to find the items. You sometimes have to wait in line to check out, even in the self-checkout lines, because sometimes there's a lot of people there. However, if you learn the stores that you're going to and you understand where the items are located at, you can actually get through shop and pay orders pretty quickly. Even though the orders that I had were 12 items and 17 items, I knew right where to go in Meijer to go pick up those items for most of them, and the other ones, it just took me a few minutes to figure out where they were. But my point is that you can get in and out of stores very quickly when you are doing shop and pay orders, once you've done them a few times, because you start understanding the layout of the stores and where to go find the items. And when I go to CVS, especially in Walgreens now in my marketplace, I can get in and out sometimes faster than I can when I go to pick up a food delivery order. Even if it's an order that I'm picking up 4 or 5 items, I can get in and out faster than I can when I'm going to pick up food delivery orders, because I know right where to go into that store to get the items that I'm looking for. So if you haven't tried shop and pay orders yet, go ahead and try it out and see how it works for you. I've talked about this a lot in a lot of my videos, that don't just decide that you don't want to do something because you take a look at it at face value. Try it out in your marketplace and see how it works for you, and try a few times before you make this choice, because you might find that these shop and pay orders are going to be orders that you can use to get a lot more cash into your pocket with minimal effort. Last night, as I said, I worked a total of an hour and a half. It was during the peak dinner rush that I worked. I worked from about 5:15 until about, I don't know, somewhere around 7 o'clock, and I ended up getting $50.77 because I took these shop and pay orders and didn't really take any food delivery orders at all. So my point in this video is that if you are seeing something and you just take a look at it and say, oh, I just don't want to do that, maybe you should reconsider in your mind and try it out before you make that choice, so that you can see if it's something that can help you look at your pocketbook and see more in there. You know, when I'm out here doing food delivery, I don't take a look at orders and decide based on emotion whether I'm going to take them or not. I truly don't like going into stores and shopping. It's just something that I don't enjoy doing. However, when I take a look at orders on these food delivery platforms, I take a look at them as a financial decision. I picked up 17 items from Myers for one of the orders. It paid me $39.77 to drive 4.4 miles. This is a no-brainer to me. If you take a look at these orders and you take a look at them from a financial point of view, what's going to make you the most money in the time that you're out there, when you're out here working these apps, then this will help you decide better to take the better orders that is going to put more money in your pocket for the time that you are out there. I hope that you got a lot out of today's video, and I hope that you try them out if you haven't tried them out yet. I want to remind you, down here in my description, I have some great tools for you. The one I want to talk to you about today is my metric spreadsheet. This is a free download that I put together for you guys so you can see where you are on average, so you can see also where you need to improve. So I'm going to throw it up here on the screen real quick so you guys can check it out. If you look at the left-hand side, you'll see I always put my start time and my end time. This gives me the total time that I've worked. I also put in the miles, and then if you look to the right, you'll see for each individual app, I put the dollars that I made, the time that I worked, along with the number of deliveries. Head to the bottom then, and you'll see it calculates out what your average dollar per hour, dollar per mile, along with your average per delivery. We have good days and we have bad days when we're out here doing food delivery, and the only way to know where you sit overall is to keep track of your numbers and look at your averages. Looking at your averages will tell you where you need to improve, so go grab that metric spreadsheet so you can start keeping track of yours. I'd also like to ask you to like this video, to subscribe to my channel, and finally I want to leave you with, I hope that you are out there getting the money that you and your family deserve, and with that, I want to say thanks.